So, hi YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing this look here. I was inspired by the Tim Burton movie, but this look is like just darker colors, and it kind of goes with the dress I'm wearing. I got the dress and it reminded me of Alice when she went through the gardens and she was talking to the guy smoking the hookah. Yeah. So I'm re-recording this because the first time I did it, the colors were horrible, the lighting was horrible. The lighting's still bad, but the colors will look better this time. The first thing I did was prime my eyes with the Pixie primer that I did in my last review. So I already done it for this eye. So my next step would be adding the brown into my crease. And I'll be using my Sonia Cashew Small Brush. I'm using the Hip, Duo, and Poppy, and I'm placing this into my crease. And I'm going to take my larger Sonia Cashew brush and blend. And when you're blending, make sure that your brush you're using, of course, is clean, or else you're going to get two colors and it's going to look it's not going to blend well. So the next color I'll be using is for my L'Oreal Silver Shadows, and I'll be using the darkest gray color I have. And before I do that, I want to make sure that my line here is very sharp, and I want to keep this line. So to do this, I'm going to take tape, just everyday Scotch tape, and get some about this much. You get the right amount, not too much, not too little, and place it on your hand a few times so it's not so sticky when you're taking it off your face. And you're going to match it up like you would be doing eyeliner. When you wing your eyeliner, you're supposed to go measure from your bottom waterline to the top. So I'm just going from there to my brow bone, or the end of my eyebrow, I should say. Once I place that on, now I'll be taking the gray shadow that I placed on this brush. It's just a crease brush. Yeah. The next color I'll be using, I forgot to say. Before I do the black on the outer V, I'm going to take my black eye smudge from Sonia Cashew, and because I'm going to be putting eyelashes on, you always want to put liner underneath before you put your eyelashes on, so if there is a space between your lash and your eyelid, it is covered, so it can't really be told. So I just went over that, and I'm going to be taking my Sonia Cashew small, and I'm just, because it's a smudge, I could just take my brush and go like this and smudge it out. Okay, so the next step is I'll be taking, you can take the smallest eyeshadow brush you have. My smallest one is an eyeliner brush, but I like to use this for little details along with eyeliner. And now I'm going to be taking my Hip eyeshadow duo and dashing, and taking the black and just going over my outer V and a little bit past that, and just hitting the tape. For my next step, one of my favorite colors from the Max Factor. These colors are in, I'm going to be using, it's called the Tigress palette, and I'm going to be using this one. It's the maroon, a pretty color. I'm using my small eyeshadow brush. And to get into the inner corner, this brush is too big. So I'm going to take this brush, the one I use for the black, and just wipe it off, make sure nothing's on there. Get a little bit of there. Haven't done my highlight for this eye, mostly because I forgot, but I'll be doing that last. And for the next color, I'll be using a Hip Duo eyeshadow again, and this one is in Cheeky. And I'll be using this darker color. It kind of matches the red I placed before, but it's sparkly, which makes it prettier, and it's a little bit deeper with a little bit more purple. Tongue-tied right there. Just again, making sure I hit the tape. Well, next step I would do is take off the tape, and it doesn't matter which way you start from, and you just take it off slowly and you have your sharp edge. Next step, color eyeliner, and it's hip and tail, and I'm just using same brush I used to do the little details, fine details, and I'm going to be going in no. It's not as dramatic as the movie because I didn't want it to be too much, so you couldn't wear it every. So now I'm adding brown with the tail just to make it blend better. And my next step is to add the highlight to my brow bone, and I'll be using this color here from I think it's L'Oreal palette. It's a brown palette. I'm using my crease brush, just making sure there's nothing on there. I'm taking that and placing that onto my as a highlight. And for my last step, I'll be putting my eyelashes on. And for that, I'm really bad at that. So I'm going to put them on and then I'll be right back. So see you in a minute, YouTube. I have a problem with wearing dark colors, and this is one reason I don't usually wear them. When I wear dark colors around my eye, it makes the white of my eye look, I guess, not as white. And if you have a suggestion for that, can you please leave a comment down there and tell me? Okay, so like I placed the false lashes on, and the glue has to dry, so that's why you see the white. But if you take away the white, this is what the look looks like. Pretty, goes with the dress. Alice in Wonderland. So like I said before, this is what it looks like. You're gonna see maybe my foundation and my lips. And now for foundation, I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Pure Makeup in Dark 2.